I never really understood when I was a little girl, when we used to unpack all those boxes at Christmas at my mom's, that those beautiful little glass ornaments that she kept for so many years, since such a long time ago when she first got married, how precious they were, and how over the years I watched each one break as we would put it on the tree. It would just shatter. It was such a shame, but now I really get why people love vintage Christmas and why those little ornaments are so special and so precious. So at the Singing Lady here, we have a lot of interesting things that come into the store, and we love vintage, and so do our customers, and they're crying and dying for those sorts of things. And unfortunately, people don't want to part with them anymore, so they're harder and harder to get. But today we're just going to show you a little spread of what we have currently, and I'm sure that we're going to get more. But I'm going to start with something super easy and simple that people just simply love, and those are glass vintage tree bulbs. And we have a few boxes of them in the store right now, and these are really in very good condition in wonderful, almost bubblegum colors. So these are great on a lovely vintage tree in your home. And then if you have a small tabletop tree, there's also these tiny little guys. These are really special. These are really wee, and these ones are a little bit bigger. And just imagine, way back when, this pack of bulbs was 35 cents. 35 cents for this little pack of bulbs, and now these are 25 for 2 packs, $25, okay? So those are kind of fun. Then we're gonna move on to some other cool items. Why don't we do this one? This is like eye candy on your counter. These are vintage porcelain C9 light bulbs. I mean, you can't use these anymore. They're not regulated or allowed, but the consignor that brought them in this fun jar. And wouldn't this be cool on your countertop, just as a conversation piece? I mean, it's just a whack of color, and I just love this. I think this is great. Here's a really cool, very old, antique Santa Claus chocolate mold. We believe this one to be German, and I'm just going to show you how it works. These clips come up, and you pour your chocolate into the mold. It's in very good condition as well. And then seal them back up and clip them and let that cool off. You've got yourself a chocolate Santa Claus, and a vintage one at that. He's really fab. Moving right along, Japan had a lot of things that came out that were cute. These are little, what you call little pocket planters. This little Santa with a little pocket here to put a little cactus or a small Christmas plant in. Very festive in red and white. And then we've got this guy here. He's considered a plastic vintage toy. It's a snowman, and he's in very good condition as well. And he's got a hole in the bottom, so he would be to put your coins in. Now, once you put him in, good luck trying to get him out. It's that shake thing where you try to get them out one at a time, or you just fill them with kind of fun coins. One of my favorite things that's come in so far is out front here, and I love this little Santa on a scooter. He's got a cute little ball that rotates inside when you spin him, so you roll him on a table, and he's just a lot of fun. I think he's adorably sweet. Isn't he cute? And then we've got Santa on skis, because life just isn't good without Santa on skis. So he's a candy pocket Santa, so you would fill this with bonbons and give that to your favorite person at Christmas. Isn't he sweet? Now these are very unusual and very collectible and a little bit rare. We have a box of them. We're lucky to have a whole box of them. These are hand-painted milk glass ornaments, and we've got a variety of them here. We have a clown. We have a couple of vintage Santas, and these are actually old bulbs that would have been screwed into your light string. This is a Chinese lantern, which is kind of fun. This one alone, retail on that would probably be between $50 and $75, just so you know that these are quite rare. A little Christmas house and a tiny little snowman. So there's a nice little variety of milk glass painted vintage ornaments that are just really to look at now. We got a little guy here who's dressed up in red felt, and he's actually made out of velvet cardboard, which is rolled, which creates his little body inside and gives him his form. And then somebody lovingly dressed him in felt and little blue jeans. Super cute. Nesting dolls, otherwise known as matryoshka dolls. Generally, most of them come out of the USSR, the older ones. More newer ones that are reproductions of matryoshka dolls come out of China or Japan. We happen to have a really cool set here of wooden nesting dolls from the USSR, and they are all little Santas. And as you know, nesting dolls do just that. They nest inside each other. So this is a little set of 5. I'll just bring up the 2 big ones. And they go into each other one by one, so they all end up in the biggest one. Let's see. Behind me here, which is kind of fun, we have vintage restoration hardware. Ornaments. This is a lot of 7 here, and this is their circus theme. As you can see, they're very colorful. They don't make these anymore, so we're selling these as a set of 7, and they're just a lovely thing if you like circus. Fitz and Floyd also does a wonderful job on their Christmas items. They do all kinds of stuff. But Fitz and Floyd is really good at Christmas. They make all different kinds of Santa teapots and platters and all kinds of fun things. This one's spectacular. It's a nice big platter celebrating the night before Christmas. Santa's loading up his sack. Let's see, what else have I got to show you here? Some more bulbs. These are fun. These are really good for craft projects. So if you want to decorate a wreath and do a vintage look on a wreath, these would be so much fun on that for your door or for inside your house. These are very sweet. These are almost like little chili peppers. These are C7s and these are old C6s. So, if you love vintage Christmas, as we love vintage Christmas here at the Singing Lady, we have a lot of fun with this, and so do our customers. And this stuff's not going to last very long.
Then you know it's Christmas when the snow starts to fall. Then you know it's Christmas for the children above all. Then you know it's Christmas 'cause Santa's on his way. We stand under the mistletoe, and then it's Christmas Day. The joyful times we witness forever stays with us. Soon Rudolph hears his whistle